Christina here for Card Player TV for another edition of the Poker Buzz. Today we're going to talk about the upcoming PokerStars Caribbean Adventure, and we've got Team PokerStars Pro Chad Brown on the phone to discuss the newly expanded schedule as well as what he thinks of PokerStars adding Team PokerStars Internet Pros. Hi Chad, how are you?
Hi Christy, how are you? Happy New Year to you and belated Merry Christmas.
Well, thank you, and the same to you. Now,
have
you started packing for the PokerStars Caribbean Adventure yet?
Oh, packing? No, I haven't started packing, but I will tell you that Vanessa has been doing a lot of shopping for me, though. Not because I asked her to, because that's what a wife likes to do for her husband. They want them to look a certain way in the Bahamas, so she's been doing a lot of shopping. I've been trying on a lot of clothes for her.
That sounds good. So let's talk about the PCA this year. They've expanded the schedule. There's 34 events. What do you think of the new schedule?
I love it. I think it's wonderful. I actually just wrote a blog for the PokerStars blog and said that, I think what they came up with this year is just what the doctor ordered. Every year I play poker, I'm traveling constantly. If I have like a 1 week total break, it's a lot. Other than that, I'm constantly on the move, going all over the world and traveling. And when it comes to Christmas time, it's really a wonderful time because I get to sort of relax. I get to get grounded, see my family that I don't get to really stay as in touch with as I like to all year. So I get to sit down, have dinner, really get to catch up with the people who I care about the most. And it's 2 weeks off of no poker, with the exception of maybe playing a Sunday Millions on Stars. So it's really 2 weeks of no poker and really relaxing. And by the time after 2 weeks of really relaxing, you're going into the new year really motivated, really relaxed, and what could be better than having a full slate of great big poker tournaments in the Bahamas at the PCA. And, of course, the ultimate goal is not to get knocked out of the main event. But if you're being realistic, obviously, 80% plus of the time, you're going to get knocked out before you even get into the money. And to get knocked out of something when you've been waiting for 2 weeks for something so big, it's really disappointing if you get knocked out and then you got to just wait until you travel to your next event. But in this case, with all these great events that they have there, if you get knocked out, no big deal. Next day, you got a great tournament to play.
Absolutely. Well, besides the main event, should you get knocked out, what other event are you looking forward to playing?
Well, I'm looking to play. They have a 5K 8-game mix, which I'm really, it's really tough because if I do just a little well in the main event, I'm going to miss it because I think it would be on day 3. Mm-hmm. Day 3 or day 2, I'm not sure, of the main event. So I'd be disappointed not to be able to play that. Of course, I won't be disappointed if I go to the final table of the main event. But, I do want to play that one. And also, they have a really great charity event that's going to be televised with a lot of celebrities. I think that's on the 8th or the 9th. And, it's always fun to play a big event that's televised with a lot of celebrities that everyone's there for the same cause to try to give back, something to a good cause. We're blessed to have the lives that we have, and anytime we get an opportunity to help out people who are less fortunate, I think it gives us all great pleasure.
I think that's a great addition to this year's schedule. And PokerStars, the PokerStars Caribbean Adventure has always been known for having a lot of internet qualifiers. So a lot of the players who are making up the field are going to be internet players. So do you think that's why they added a bunch of 6 max tournaments and heads-up tournaments to the schedule?
Yeah, with PokerStars, one of the things that's made them the biggest online site in the world. And this is something that other businesses should follow as a business model. You know, even though they were number one a long time ago, you know, a lot of people who run a business that's number one in its field, they get a very arrogant, you know, type of personality when dealing with it, that we know what's best and we don't need to hear other people's suggestions. Well, contrary to that, what PokerStars has done well is they embrace the opinions of their clients. And so when there's a lot of people that are giving different suggestions out there, you know, PokerStars listens, and they want to do what is best for all the people who come to their site to play. So I think that a lot of people have written in suggestions to them saying that we think this would be good, we think this would be good, and they listen very carefully to all the suggestions that can make their site better. And when they feel that, you know, they got to, you know, they'll hear a good suggestion, they'll have a meeting, and they'll talk about it. And, you know, I think that's a great business model. Never, you know, become too big for your britches. And, you know, they've made a great example of how to do that and keep their, you know, their successful business model growing.
I will add to that and say that PokerStars does throw some amazing parties.
Absolutely, absolutely, and you know, and they do that because they want to get back to the people. Especially, you know, they recognize that a lot of the people that are the online qualifiers are young people who may be making their first trip out of their country, wherever their country is, to go to another country to go play in a poker tournament, and they want to really make them feel welcome.
Speaking of internet poker players, the last thing I wanted to ask you about is what you think of PokerStars adding the team internet pros to the PokerStars team. What do you think about that?
I think that's a wonderful idea. You know, what they try to do is have players that, you know, when they have Team PokerStars Pro, these are the players that are recognized worldwide and that people are fans of and they want to follow them. Well, then they went to, let's have pros from different countries so that each country, especially where they're going to have poker tournaments at, they have a local hero that they could root for, you know, to follow and cheer for, and maybe also hope that they aspire to be like that person. And last but not least, you know, there are a lot of people that are big fans of online, and there are online, you know, poker sensations that are well-known online, are just not well-known in the public life. So for the people who follow the online poker sensations, it's actually something that will be very beneficial for those people who aspire to be like them. You know, the great thing about poker is there's so many different niches where people could be successful in poker. It's not just in one area, whether it be cash games, poker tournaments, online poker cash games, online poker tournaments, online sit-and-goes. There's so many different variations where people have different talents in different areas, and PokerStars recognizes that and has pros for all those areas that fans want to watch their heroes, you know, win championships in.
And for those who don't know, you can find that list of Team PokerStars Internet on the PokerStars website, and those names have recently been named. And Chad, I thank you so much for your time, and we will definitely see you in the Bahamas in a few days.
That'd be great, Chris. I also would like to throw one little plug in if I can.
Sure.
After the Bahamas at the end of January, I'm going to be doing my first annual Chad Brown poker tournament in Jacksonville, which is going to be the final table will be televised live on PokerStars TV. It's going to be a $880 buy-in. So for all the poker fans out there who want to continue to play poker in the lovely warm weather of the tropics, come to Jacksonville, Florida, the end of January for my first annual poker tournament there.
That sounds great. Good luck with that. I wish I lived a little closer. I'd love to play with you.
Okay, well, you should come, Christy.
We'll see. All right, we'll talk about it in the Bahamas, right, Chad?
You got it.
All right.
Happy New Year.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Thanks, Chad.